The image of the lone farmer standing against the horizon is more than just a picture. It is a prophecy. Behind the abundance of our supermarkets, a slow, silent crisis is gathering momentum. This is not a temporary shortage. This is a fundamental breakdown in the global food supply chain. The system built over a century to feed billions is beginning to buckle under immense pressure. Today, we are asking a critical question. Can anything stop the coming global food crisis? The crisis is defined by 4 intersecting and overwhelming forces. The first force is climate change, transforming reliable farmland into unpredictable battlegrounds. Droughts are longer, floods are more destructive, and growing seasons are shifting erratically. Farmers rely on predictable weather patterns. Those patterns no longer exist. The second force is the collapse of biodiversity and the degradation of soil. Monocropping, growing a single crop, has stripped the earth of its essential nutrients. In many key farming regions, topsoil is eroding at 10 times the rate of natural creation. We are essentially mining the soil, not cultivating it, leaving behind dust. The third, and most immediate, force is the geopolitical instability. The world's breadbaskets are often in conflict zones, leading to export bans and supply shockwaves. Fertilizer prices have skyrocketed, driven by energy costs and supply chain bottlenecks. Modern farming runs on fuel and fertilizer. Both are now luxury commodities. The fourth force is the demographic shift. The farmer themselves. The average age of a farmer in many developed countries is nearing 60. Younger generations are unwilling or unable to take on the massive debt and risk of agriculture. The physical labor and financial uncertainty no longer appeal against other careers. The result is that expertise and generational knowledge are vanishing with every retiring farmer. If you recognize the urgent nature of this global problem, please like this video and subscribe. Your support helps us bring crucial stories about global security to the forefront. This perfect storm of forces is creating unprecedented price volatility and scarcity. The current system is designed for maximum yield, not maximum resilience. We built a hyper-efficient, just-in-time food system that has zero margin for error. When one link in the supply chain breaks, a port closure or a fertilizer plant shutdown, everyone feels it. The consequence is that the price of food is becoming decoupled from the cost of production. It is being determined by the cost of energy, the cost of war, and the scarcity of water. One of the most immediate threats is the disappearance of global water tables. Aquifers built up over millennia are being depleted faster than rain can replenish them. The American West, the breadbasket of Europe, and key parts of Asia are all facing this water scarcity. Farmers are being forced to abandon crops, and fields are turning fallow. The proposed solutions often sound like science fiction, but they are becoming reality. One solution is vertical farming, growing crops indoors in controlled, stacked environments. This uses 95% less water and eliminates the need for pesticides. However, it requires immense amounts of energy, making it economically unfeasible without subsidies. Another solution is genetic engineering, developing climate-resilient, drought-resistant crops. These fast-track seeds could save regions from famine, but they face global public skepticism. The most promising long-term solution lies in regenerative agriculture. This system focuses on healing the soil, using cover crops, and minimizing tilling. Regenerative practices increase soil carbon, making it a powerful tool against climate change. It also allows the soil to hold vastly more water, reducing the dependency on irrigation. But transitioning from industrial farming to regenerative farming is a slow, expensive process. The world needs a cultural and financial revolution in agriculture, not just an upgrade. We need to incentivize young people to return to the land, viewing farming as a critical high-tech career. Governments must create risk mitigation programs to protect farmers from climate disasters. Global food reserves, decimated by years of optimization, must be urgently replenished. The current trajectory leads to mass migration, increased political instability, and catastrophic famine. We are witnessing a slow-motion catastrophe that will affect every single person on Earth. The farmer is literally the last line of defense against global disorder. Their struggle against climate, debt, and scarcity is our struggle for survival. The answer to the crisis is not a single technology, but a complete reset of our relationship with the land. It requires consumers to demand local, resilient food systems over cheap, fragile imports. It means investing in the soil as our most valuable, non-renewable resource. The time for half measures is over. The fate of billions hinges on this agricultural transition. The last farmer is not just a warning. It is a call to action for the entire world. We have the knowledge and the tools. The only question is whether we have the collective will. We must choose resilience over yield and sustainability over profit. The future of food security is being decided in the fields today, not in the labs tomorrow. We must support those who feed us, or face the empty shelves of a food-scarce future. Share this video to awaken a global conversation about the future of our food. Help us empower the movement towards a resilient, regenerative agricultural system. We will continue to report on the front lines of the global climate and food crisis. Thank you for watching this critical deep dive.